Hello everyone, I'm Mike DeAngelo with That's Entertainment, and this is your video review of Monster Hunter Tri by Capcom. The departure of a game from one company to another is always a worrisome decision. Not only for the company that is losing the title, but also for the one that is developing it. Vast amounts of questions flow forth, but one of the most important definitely remains: will people continue to buy it? Such was on the mind of everyone when Capcom announced that the latest installment in their popular Monster Hunter franchise would not go to Sony, who had handled all the prior iterations. Instead, it would be going to the severely underperforming Nintendo Wii, which had a much larger install base. Now that Monster Hunter Tri has been released, people want to know, does the Wii have the capabilities to house the next great Monster Hunter? Most Monster Hunter games have a very trim, if existent, storyline. For the most part, Tri follows that trend, though a little bit of flavor has been added to make sure that those who like narratives are catered to somewhat better. The town is a little bigger this time around, giving you the concept of a greater civilization than just a small guild hall. It is in this town that you will make your mark. Your character comes to the Moga village on the hind end of a terrible earthquake. It has ruined the guild hall, and it's up to you to find the materials and resources necessary to rebuild it. Besides the smaller goals set for you, you have another greater task: hunt the vicious monsters that stalk the island. Monster Hunter Tri is not your typical action RPG. At its basic form, it fits that category, but it is almost more of a simulation than either of those. It requires precision, patience, and practice, and, if you're playing with other hunters, teamwork. All of the character development in the game revolves around either hunting or gathering. You can do it yourself, or you can get other townsfolk to help you. With resources, you can upgrade your weapons and armor, sell things off for money to buy new equipment, or combine objects to make more effective gear like potions and paint. Battle can be frustrating to those who plan on button mashing their way through the game. Certain monsters respond to different stances and require a good deal of intellect and reaction to pull off a victory. In addition, new underwater missions require an extra level of thought process, since the battlefield extends to 3 dimensions. If the release of this game on the Wii had you depressed, don't worry, the game is absolutely beautiful. There are certainly a few things that will lead you into realizing it's not a PlayStation 3 or 360 game, but Capcom did a great job at masking it as best they could. The opening cutscenes of the game in particular are probably the best that you have ever seen on the Wii since its release. The music is relevant, but you don't really get a grasp of it being important to the game. It won't even help to put you in the monster hunting mood, though it doesn't do anything to detract from it either. The sound, on the other hand, more than makes up for the lack of catchy tunes. Most monsters have a distinct noise that they produce as a kind of warning to the player. And, with some of the large and dangerous creatures in this game, players will need any advantage they can find. As if the 4-player online cooperative play wasn't enough to get people excited for Tri, arena battles are available for offline battles as well. Besides this though, there are countless, practically limitless things to do in Monster Hunter Tri, and all that is without actually going out and slaying the huge beasts. You can go out and gather materials from nodes on the island, whether they are fish, or mushrooms, or sharpening stones. You can hunt lesser beasts to get common materials to help line your wallet. And you can help to set up the townsfolk to perform work for you, bringing in resources when you're off doing battle. Monster Hunter Tri also rewards progression with a gallery of videos of prior hunts that the player completed. If you were worried about the Monster Hunter franchise losing some steam because it ended up on the Wii, you have nothing to fear. The game retains its hardcore mentality and does not cater to the casual crowd. Furthermore, the game has even more value when purchased as a bundle with the Classic Controller Pro, which lets gamers experience a more classic feel. Monster Hunter Tri could be the turning point in Wii software. It shows that a more mature, mainstream game can be developed for the system, without pandering to those people who love minigame compilations. If you want a game that requires diligence and calculation, Monster Hunter Tri is just for you. That's Entertainment awards Monster Hunter Tri a score of 9.5 out of 10.